Alright, this is a little follow-up. Got the EP Armory lower completed. Everything turned out good. Don't know how well you can see in there how I did it with the mill, but it's nice and straight. Works good. Everything fits nice and snug. Did the function test and the trigger. Everything works fine. Safety's still stiff, but it's not too bad. You really hear it engage. One thing I did find about this is right here you have a lot of slop in the bolt release. So one thing I can think is I want to bring it forward a little bit is maybe get a small washer, machine it so it fits in there snug, and put that in there. Magazine release works. You got your standard GI mag, kind of stiff. That's a Lancer mag here. That comes right out. And then of course your P mag. They're a little stiff too. See, it drops down. Doesn't come all the way out. So I have to, maybe they'll just wear in over time, I don't know. The other problem I ran into is when I put the front detent spring in for the takedown pin, I had some issues with this because when I put the detent in there, it sunk in, but it didn't want to come back out. So I had to really work it in and out to finally get it to where it would come out and engage the takedown pin. But now everything's working good on that. So just a couple areas. Maybe when you get this, you might want to run a drill bit down through there, just make it so it has more movement. Rear takedown here, like I said in the previous video, I had to sheen this out a little bit to get it so it sits flush. But now it sits flush, everything's good there. Still really tight on the upper. So I think that's just something you're going to have to learn to live with on it. I mean, you can see this. I had to use a brass hammer to get this pin through there. That's how tight it is. I couldn't get it all the way through with just finger pressure. Other than that, everything's good. It's got a CMMG lower parts kit that I installed in it. Everything's finished on it and complete. So next step will be taking it out and doing a live fire test with it. But using the mill, really did a good job. Like I said, somebody posted on a previous video about where they went too far forward into the magazine release spring hole. I left a little bit of the ribbing in there. I don't know if you can see it or not. I didn't take it all the way forward because I've ran into that when I was working with forgings before in the past. I go too far forward. As long as your trigger or your hammer has full travel, it really doesn't make a difference, because all that's going to do is impede the hammer coming all the way forward. So as long as it can do that, if you leave a little extra in there, it's not going to really matter. It's not going to make a big difference. But everything works good. Everything functions on it. And that's how you test the trigger. So it sticks a little bit sometimes, but not too bad. I think over time that'll wear in and should be pretty good to go there. But like I said, bolt release catch, I'm probably going to play around with something, figure out how I can get that to be a little more snug, because I don't really care for the slop that's in there right now. But other than that, went together good. I tapped out the hole, used a standard screw in it, didn't bottom out. Everything's snug, so that all went together good. So the only thing left now is to slap an upper on it, take it out and fire it when the weather gets a little better. And that should be my next video, is shooting this thing, see how it operates.